What the flock is up on a What the Flock Wednesday? Flock up or flock off, not you. You stick around because it's about to go down. You know, you're now flocking with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse all year. We're here for some good therapy today, baby. So many good things are going on, man. We 5-0, we 5-0, we 5-0, man. You know, the maniac have been over here working hard, Harley working a little bit of both. You know how we do, man. Miss you on Monday and Tuesday. But we here on a What the Flock Wednesday. And there's so many What the Flocks in here. Well, that's, gotta slow down. You know, let's get into it. Let's get into the nest keeper, y'all. Ain't see y'all in a minute, man. Please like and subscribe. If you about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box if you fly with the flock. Let's fly. Do remember, join that maniac thing. Note again, you hit that bell, you get a bing whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly. And while that's the maniac thing, let's keep the main thing, man. I hope this video finds y'all in good vibes, good times. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there because we're about to go there. And I mean that in all seriousness. For anybody going through anything right now in the universe, you know what I'm saying, outside the Eagleverse, within their universe, or whatever, how are they moving with their day-to-days and all of that? How are they traversing these terrains that we're going through and dealing with the pains that they're dealing with at these times, man? I just want to bring good vibes, good times, everybody, anything out there, man. But you know, I'm here for the jokes, the smoke, but mostly my folks that's flying with the flock. Let's fly, y'all, man. Let's get into it. So yeah, so What the Flock Wednesday, man, and we got a long list. Maybe something that no one spoke because I haven't seen this while perusing anything Philadelphia Eagle related right now. What I've been looking at, and you know what? Haven't been looking at a lot. Real talk, the kid been working a little hard real quick. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is this. So, Sunday Night Football, right? I really wanted to get in here Monday, man, to get into this, man. Regardless of whom or what, Phil Simms Jr., what is his name? I don't even know his name. Chris Simms. I'm fronting because you know I know this guy's name. I feel like this is will be my arch nemesis if I know him, right? I'll probably run into this dude and love the kid. Anyway, enough of that. I don't really give a can't stand this dude. Let's get into this, man. What am I talking about? I probably like this. There's no liking this kid, man. Whatever the case may be. Immediately, Jalen Hurts had a great day on Sunday playing. Who do we play again, guys? I'm losing my mind. The Los Angeles Rams, right? So Sunday Night Football, we know what happened on Sunday night, the Sunday Night Massacre up in Candlestick Park. Do we even play there? What is it, Levi Stadium? So yeah, when San Fran was smacking up the Cowboys, right? The Niners were smacking up the Cowboys. One was fucking more, right? So then you had halftime come along, and you know they're showing replays of the games, and your boy Chris Simms pops in and has to just throw this quick little jab at our boy Jalen. You know, I'm watching like, yeah. And he comes out. Damn it, I wish I had this queued up for y'all, man. We're gonna get back into that. Soon come, better soon come. Please believe. Trust and believe. Whatever, right? Chris Simms says saying like, yeah, you know, look at the Eagles. They're playing pretty good. It's pretty cool when your quarterback is also a running back, or when you can pass with your running back, something along those lines, man. It's just crazy. Once again, What the Flock is up with Chris Simms. Man, I got to get into my feathers to the haters, too, because he's deserving of one right now. But you know what? On a What the Flock Wednesday, we got them right where we want them, because this is how we like it. This is how we prefer it. These guys out here hating, putting us down, dragging our names to the dirt. Speaking of dragging our names to the dirt, another What the Flock is we got this ESPN Power Index, what are they called? The FPI? Is it the fake Power Index? This dude Fred Warner's out here doing his rounds, broski. Speaking of doing rounds, James Jones with his kisses of death. I love it. He's riding with the Niners. He rode with the Cowboys. He rode with, and as I hate to say this, Justin Fields, you know, but everybody he riding with is down bad right now. We 2 up in the division, y'all. It's crazy. Back. Let's center this again, right? So you got this index, FPI, fake player index. I don't know what this is, man. They have our Philadelphia Eagles at 5. This is right where we want them to have us, because when we're hated on, that's when we fly the highest. You know what I mean? And this is what we need right now, at least in my estimation. Just keep us right there, man, because we keep chugging along. This flock train keeps flying up. This flock train keeps chugging along. Let's keep this thing going, man. This Philadelphia Eagle team, I'm just loving everything that we got going on. Not to mention, man, we have beautiful problems that I'm glad I don't have any hand in right now or have any say in, because I wouldn't know what I would want to do right now. The Kobe Dean is on a precipice. They just opened a 21-day window. What the fuck is up with that? Because while we didn't touch what I was just touching on, let's bring it back, because I'm all over the place. I'm here for some therapy, y'all. We got to flock this thing back in, man. We got to lock this thing up, right? So we've got our guys doing what they're doing when they're doing what they're doing, right? So we're coming along. We're on the uptick, and they've got us at this 5 mark. And they always want to try to put us down whenever we're flying highest. But you know what? And I get it. But you know what? All biases aside, while I look at the world through eagle-colored glasses, sometimes I do have the levity. Sometimes I do have the wherewithal to look at things to paint things with an even brush or whatever, broad brush. It has nothing to do with that. See, it's even hard for me to say what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to be unbiased, if you will, right? Like, it feels even saying these words. Whatever the case may be, I kind of get it. When you're looking at stats, say, for instance, our pass defense right now. Our pass defense is leaving a lot to be desired right now, as far as how we're defending the pass. Albeit the second half of the last game, we did shine, we did rise up, we did shine, we did fly all the way. You know, we did do our damn thing out there on Sunday, right? However, the rest of the season hasn't been so well. We haven't been doing too good. Too good. I hate that. It doesn't even sound right. I don't like it. I don't think that's proper English. Doing too good. Whatever the case may be. So this is what they're looking at. They're looking at metrics. But then you look at everything. Okay, then maybe perhaps our red zone efficiency, right? And that's wild to me because when you look at that's another, what the fuck is up with that? Red zone efficiency is down. However, our points are at the same trajectory as they were last season, around this time last season. 28 points a game, right? So, okay, I don't get that. I guess that just means we don't need to get to the red zone to score, right? We're scoring from anywhere on the field, so I get that. It is a little crazy. I heard this stat earlier today on Sports Take between the 20 and 11, where our efficiency is down, basically, and we've taken like 5 field goals when in that range, right? And that's why Jake the Make, Elliott's numbers is looking crazy right there. Yeah, I created that, Jake the Make. Don't ever forget it, right? So, boom, you got, I probably didn't create it. We just all think alike. That's what I'm going to go with, but I was the first to say it, maybe. So then you've got that going, right? And then the other thing that I'm looking at also is like the sacks are down. However, the pressure's still there. What the fuck is up with that? Because what these teams are doing is they're going with the quick game, right? They're getting the ball out of their hands fast. Last season, albeit we were on a historic, on a record-breaking trajectory as far as our numbers went in the sack realm. But I mean, it was baffling to the fact that we just kept accumulating these sacks. However, that was in the season. And when you're playing a team, that team wants to see if you really, really about it. Because the previous season, we were not that far from about it when it came to acquiring sacks, right? I believe we were like probably a historic low. I believe we had like 20 some crazy low amount of sacks the previous season. So the next team coming up wanted to see if we was really about it, see if we was really valid, right? So we proved that. And this year, teams are like, you know what? Nah, they proved that last year. They left that joint with 70-plus sacks last season. Nah, we ain't having it. Not on us. Not today. So teams are getting that ball out of their hands quick. Unless, of course, we force them to hold on to that ball, much like we did at the end of the last game, having, hence, Hassan, weapon of hostile destruction, getting 2 sacks to close out the game, because now you got to hold on to the ball because you got to get those points that we wasn't letting you get. We got real stingy on Sunday, and I was loving that. I got real stingy in that second half, right? So, yeah, teams are going to do what they got to do to adapt to whatever we did last year. I mean, we are the top of the top. We are the top of the heap, and it seems like these 40 whiners out here is really trying to do their damn thing. However, another what the fuck, because we could say this about the Bow Boys and the whiners. What the fuck is up with these teams talking so much? All they do is talk. I don't get it. They see what we did. All we do is walk. Winning teams walk. Now, I may come back to bite me in the, you know what, later on in the season. Because, you know, sometimes when you're just that good, you could talk it and you could walk it. You could do it. You could do whatever you want because you're just that good. I just don't see it as a way of sustaining it. It's something that could flock with your psyche. If you said something prior to a game and then you're in a game and it doesn't quite go the way you thought it was going to go, and now you stuck in your head, you losing it like, oh no, what am I doing? Whereas if you ain't said nothing, you ain't got to, what is understood ain't got to be said. Furthermore, if you ain't say nothing, you could just move however you feel like moving. You could switch on it. You could change on a dime like much like that. Just cut on dime 25. My boy Shady, right? Yeah, whatever the case may be. I don't get why these dudes talk so much. Like, you see him going back and forth after the game. I mean, truth be told, Michael Parsons shouldn't have had nothing to say. Oh, if you don't know nothing about it, after the game, no, within the game, Kittle's out there rocking a F Dallas shirt under his jersey. He lifted that thing up. And I guess whatever the case may be, Michael Parsons said, oh, they made it personal. Debo clapped back with, oh, you didn't know it was personal before the game, because prior to that, Michael Parsons had said something to Debo. When Debo posted a reel with him in it, he said, get me out of that whack reel. You ain't did nothing in the game anyway. That was when, it was the defensive Cowboys and the offensive Cowboys were clearly two different teams, at least as far as he thought, because he thought he won the game, because their defense shut them down. However, it's still another side of the ball that did nothing either. So it's just crazy what these teams go through. Furthermore, you got Debo over here, and these teams are so diametrically, well, they're pretty much the same, but it's just weird because you got the offensive dudes on the Niners that talk crazy, but the defense tries to hold it down. Then you got the defensive side of the Cowboys that always love to talk, whereas the offensive side don't try to say too much. I mean, it's just keep your mouth shut, get out, let your play speak on the field. You can do whatever you want to do. Don't get it twisted. It just blows my mind. When you look at the teams that win, it's not too much chit-chat. It's all about that kick. You know what I mean? And I don't get it. What are they doing out here? Why? It's weird to me. And they love tweeting. They love tweeting. What did I say? I had a quick little jab about that, man. Yeah, these dudes are chirping and not working, man. They're rather, I don't get it, man. Talking, not walking. Tweeting, not, I don't know, man. They're just not doing it the way I think you should do it. I'm seeing teams that win, seeing teams that do it right. Albeit, you can say what you want about us. I know we didn't win this season, but we have a history of winning over the last 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, cut the sample size a bit shorter. You know what I mean? But we've just been the top of the top organizations during this, century? During this millennium even. Yeah, let's broaden the sample size, right? Whatever the case may be, I just figured, I feel like teams like us, we do it right. You got teams like the Chiefs. That seems like the Patriots, who are down bad right now. But, over a period of time, they just did it the right way. You got teams like those Colts. And, I mean, you could just go down the list. Usually those winning teams ain't out here talking crazy. Even the Baltimore Ravens, when they could have talked and said whatever they wanted, it really wasn't too much talking. And once they started talking crazy, that's when they started walking crazy. They started slipping up, not doing it the right way. I just don't know why they do what they do when they do what they do, man. It's stupid. That just had me out here saying, what the flock? On the What the Flock Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, What the Flock, and this is a good one. Like, I'm just so, I want to save this for Thursday, Day, but the way I'm moving, the way I'm working now, who knows when's the next time I'm being here. That's why I say to the next time, make it your best time. But I mean, Jalen Hurts, man, he's out here just showing improvement. Like I said, it looked a little shaky in the beginning of the season, but like I told y'all, man, in life, you need, some things are going to get rough as sandpaper, but you need the rough times to smooth things out. You need the sandpaper to smooth things out. You got to go through these times to make the good times better. You feel me? And I mean, dude, I saw him do something I haven't seen him do. I saw something that I saw other quarterbacks doing, and I was just like, damn, I wish I had a quarterback that could do that. But you know what? I don't give a damn. I just love what my quarterback does. It doesn't matter what he does or what I want. He does what we need. He gives us these W's week after week after week after week. So I don't care how he does it, as long as the job gets done, because the bottom line, the job is to win the game. You play to win the game, right? But I saw him do something that I've seen other quarterbacks do, and I've been wanting my quarterbacks to do this for quite some time. I believe probably the last quarterback I seen do this, maybe Wentz, definitely McNabb, maybe sometimes Vic. The look off, man. The look off. You get back there, you look that safety off, make him do something stupid, and boom, he came right back with a dart to Goedert in the back of the end zone, man. That day was a Goedert day. Ooh, man, beautiful things going on, man. I just have you saying, what the flock, this kid is just getting better. Much like I said in the offseason, you can set your clock to it, man. It's only three things that's definite in this world, man. That's death, taxes, and Jalen Hurts will be better the next year. It happens all the time. I haven't seen it not happen. I'm going to stop being blasphemous with that, man, but it just feels so good saying it, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving the moving pieces on our defense, man. Sean Desai's that guy, bro. I'm seeing things that I haven't seen in a few years. I'm seeing deception. I'm seeing sacks come, seeing rushes come from this way, from that way, from any way, from New York to Piscataway, back to the Philly way. I don't know, man. It's just a beautiful thing to behold. I'm loving it. Got me out here saying, what the flock? Yeah, I'm really dragging this thing today. I know, man. Just haven't been in here in a while, just trying to get my therapy right, man. Get my chi right, get my energy right, man, because I'm just saying, I'm just loving what this team is doing for us right now, y'all. So just the moving pieces on defense, what we have going on, while we do have a dilemma, it's about to rear its ugly head. I don't know, maybe it's not a dilemma, maybe it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to have, but I know that we can 53-man roster. And I do not envy those men that have to make those choices, man. If you ask me what I would do, oh man, I'm thinking I was stream a punter. I was stream a punter, bro. Like, you know what? This is his last eligibility. Let's go grab another one. Albeit I did give him one of my game balls on Sunday because we got a punt within the 10-yard line. Look back, it was only a 41-yard punt. But I mean, he put it where it was supposed to be, and that's something we haven't seen in a while. However, I just don't know what to do with all these roster pieces, with these roster spots. I don't know. And oh man, we got two more and then we're going to get the flock about it. I know I'm long-winded today, y'all. I'm long-winded today. We got that one. Which one do we do first? What the flock? Which is going to be quick. What the flock is up with that dope 32-second drive at the end of the first half on Sunday, man. That was something beautiful to behold. I'm loving it. I don't know what other way to put it, man. Just beautiful things going down. Great play calling. Great execution by the players. Just everything, the team coming together as a whole, everything. We picked up our defense who gave up that late touchdown. A lot of people is chewing up Bradbury. He had great coverage. The only thing he did wrong, in press coverage. We don't get put in press coverage a lot. I imagine if we were, that he would have had his hands on that man, would have impeded his progress just a little bit. It's not something that we do, but it seems like it's something we're doing a lot more going down because that second half adjustment said, you know, we're not having this. Back the flock up, and Bradley Roby came through and held us down. That 32-second drive had me saying, with the flock, loving it. Yeah, these are good with the flocks. I didn't even notice. I guess this is what we do. Bad with the flocks in the beginning, good with the flocks in the end, and just have the good old time with the flock. Let's go, Eagle Nation, the Eagle verse. My mama flock is the papa flock is the flockitos, the la flockitas, the flockers and flockettes, man. I'm just loving this thing, man. Let's have a good time on the What the Flock Wednesday. And the last thing. Woo, 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 woo. And then we gonna get this. We just gonna get into the Jets in the next few days, hopefully. Yeah, because I can't do it right now. I'm getting a bit long-winded. I don't want to hold y'all for too long, man. I want to captivate this audience. You feel me? Let me hold y'all right here real quick. The angry runs, what the flock is up with my boy Dallas Goedert once again, man. I gave him the Kobe Dean the game ball off of just the adrenaline on Sunday right after the game. But, you know, honorable mentions went out to Goedert. Dallas Goedert went off, man. And you know what? If I ain't give him his reward, Kyle Brandt gave him his reward. It gave him that, that sitar, that angry run, bro. Like, dude, I mean, I remember watching it, me and Manny Maniac. I'm like, bro, did you see that? Mama Maniac was over there, and boom, he just comes through and I'm like, did he just throw a punch on that run? Like, if he doesn't get anyone, see, I thought maybe you needed a bit more yardage to get an angry run, albeit it wasn't too much yak. It was, matter of fact, it is. I mean, that's just what Dallas Goedert does. It just he makes it look so easy, you can't even tell. And then he goes down, dead ass throws a hook. So I don't know what, I'm like, bro, he could have broke his fucking form, but he's a beast, and Goedert ain't got no time for that. He's just busting through the line, creating all kinds of cacophony, chaos, and mayhem. Oh my God, it was a beautiful thing to behold, man. And that's just, had to get it off my nest, get it off my chest, man. Thank y'all for flocking up with the Eagle Maniac, man. Till the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You know how I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. It's Eagles o'clock, always around here. We got questions, y'all. We got questions for you. We got questions for you, NFL. We got questions for you, and especially you, NFC East. But right now, these questions are for you. Jets, what you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Let's do it, y'all. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. Who's here? Say it with your chest, because they come around my neck of the woods now. This now. I might have to get up out there, man. You're going to figure that out. Questions.